Okay, so let's just dive right in. I want you to picture something. You've been traveling all day, right? You're exhausted, maybe a little frazzled, and you finally walk through those hotel doors. What happens in just the next few minutes that can literally make or break your entire trip?
So what is the secret? What's that one magic ingredient that turns just booking a room into a truly unforgettable experience? It's a question, and let me tell you, the best hotels in the world, they have absolutely mastered the answer.
And the answer? Well, it all starts in one place. We're not just talking about some desk you see in the lobby. No, no. This is the nerve center. It's the brain and the heart of the entire hotel. It's the front office. So to really get a grip on how powerful this is, we're going to follow the exact path that every single guest takes. It's called the guest journey, and it has 5 stages. Think of it like a roadmap that the front office uses to create that perfect, seamless experience. I'm talking from the second you even think about booking to way after you've checked out and gone home.
Okay, but before we get into the journey, let's be clear. What exactly is the front office? Well, it's the department that handles every, and I mean every guest-facing operation. It's basically the hotel's promise, delivered to you in person.
And what's so cool here is how it breaks down the whole thing. See, it's not just one team. It's actually 6 different areas all working together, perfectly in sync. You've got reservations locking in your booking, the bell desk greeting you at the door, the concierge who's like your key to the city. It's like a whole symphony of service, all playing the same tune.
All right, let's jump into that first stage of the journey. Because the magic, it actually starts before you even arrive. This is all about preparation and really the art of anticipation.
The big tool they use here is something called the Property Management System, or PMS for short. The easiest way to think about it is like the hotel's digital brain. It remembers everything, your preferences, notes from your last stay, any special requests you made. So when the team looks at it before you get there, they already know what you need. You don't even have to ask.
And that brings us to this perfect quote, which really nails the balance here. You've got the technology, the PMS handling the boring stuff, the transaction, but it's the people who take that information and use it to create a genuinely personal, warm, welcoming experience.
Okay, so now for the moment of truth, arrival. This is it. This is where first impressions are made in like seconds, and it's where a truly world-class front office really shines. And check this out. It all comes down to this one number, less than 3 minutes. Seriously, that is the global standard of excellence. From the doorman saying hello to you having that key in your hand. Fast, efficient, and most importantly, warm.
So you're probably wondering, how on earth do they pull that off every single time? Well, it comes down to this core belief. Having a solid, structured process isn't about being robotic. Not at all. It's about being respectful of your time. And that consistency, it builds trust. And trust, well, that's the foundation of every single great hotel brand out there.
So you've got your key, but the front office's job is far from over. Now their role shifts. They're making sure your entire stay is seamless. They're your go-to for, everything from extra towels to the best place for dinner. But let's be real, no stay is ever 100% perfect. Things can go wrong, and this is the moment where the front office goes from just being efficient to being truly exceptional, because they see every problem as an opportunity.
And the pros, they use a specific framework for this. It's called the LAST model. Super simple, but incredibly powerful for turning a bad situation into a good one. L is for listen, and I mean really listen, without interrupting. A is for apologize, sincerely. S is for solve, take ownership and fix it. And T is for thank. You thank the guest for pointing out the problem.
And this right here is why that model is so critical. Get this, when you handle a complaint really well, it doesn't just fix the problem. It actually builds a stronger, more lasting relationship with that guest. It proves you genuinely care, and that can create a kind of loyalty that even a perfectly flawless stay might not.
All right, so the journey isn't over just because you've packed your bags. The farewell has to be just as amazing as the welcome. Why? Because that last impression, that's the one that really sticks with you.
And we're talking about way more than just swiping a credit card. It's about a warm, genuine farewell. It's about actually asking for feedback and meaning it. Then, a thoughtful follow-up email. And here's the crucial part, updating that guest's profile in the PMS with what you learned, so their next stay is even better. That right there is how you create a guest for life.
So, we've walked through the whole guest journey and seen how the front office totally masters it. And after all that, you might be thinking, wow, A front desk job sounds pretty intense and impressive, but it's so much more than that. It is, without a doubt, one of the best launchpads for a massive global career in the hospitality industry.
I mean, just look at this career ladder. You can start out as a front desk agent, right? And climb all the way up to group general manager. We're talking about overseeing huge multi-million-dollar operations spanning entire continents. All those skills you learn right there at the desk, communicating, solving problems on the fly, leading a team, that's the foundation for the highest executive jobs in the business.
And really, it all boils down to this final thought. The front office, it's not just some department in a hotel. It's a promise. It's basically a school for leadership. And for anyone who's willing to start with a bit of humility and serve every guest with real purpose, it becomes a passport to go anywhere in the world. So, the only question left is, where would you want it to take you?